We are all from Columbia. We were born and raised here, both Tony and I. Got married in '97 and had Sean. Sean came along in '01, Maddie was '03, and Colton was '05. The day was January 21st. She was at gymnastics, like she seems to always be. And then her coach called Tony, and within about 2 minutes later, Tony called my cell phone, which he never does when I'm at work because he knows I'm not going to answer it. And so I knew then something was wrong. He said Maddie had a seizure at gym and I'm on my way there.
So I was running and then I felt really dizzy and I told my coach and she said, well, keep going, just walk slower. And I said, okay. Well, I couldn't take it anymore, so I lay down on the mat, and the next thing I woke up and my coach was asking me who she was and where we were and like if I knew what happened, and I had no idea what was going on.
She's been in gymnastics since she was 5, so it was 5 or 6 years at that point that she'd been doing the same thing 3 or 4 nights a week. They would warm up by running around the floor mats a couple of times, and she had just done it the night before. So, I mean, it literally came out of nowhere. That was the beginning of a whirlwind month. That night that they brought her in by ambulance, I suspected that it was probably her heart, and I just, all of a sudden, I kind of had that mom intuition, and I thought, she's going to have open heart surgery at some point. Her left coronary artery is not attached to her heart the way that they should be. It should come in and out of your heart, but it stays on the outside of your heart. Hers grew inside of her heart. But from the time we walked into the hospital until the time that she woke up in the ICU was right at 6 hours. One of the first things she said when she woke up in the ICU was, Daddy, a puppy and a kitten will make my heart feel much better. And crazily enough, he agreed to it. She was in the ICU not quite a full 24 hours. She went up on Tuesday, probably around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and by noon on Wednesday, they were taking her to a regular room. You know, we kind of asked her, what do you want to do? And she's like, I just want to be outside. So we went for a short walk on the Katy Trail through town. You had to stop and realize less than 72 hours, she'd been laying on an operating table. And now here she is walking a half mile down the trail like it's a normal Saturday, and nothing's changed. She went from surgery on Tuesday to back to school full-time the following Wednesday. I think between the physical condition that she's in from being in gymnastics for so long and then just having that attitude of, okay, let's go, I think that made a huge difference in the surgery and the recovery and everything that she's been through. I would have never thought that what she went through would I'll say qualify as something that the Heart Association would be interested in, because hers is more of a birth defect. I probably haven't paid as close attention as I should because that was never going to be us. We didn't have those issues. Nobody in our family had heart disease. Nobody had heart issues in our family.
The American Heart Association means that they save people like me. They fix people who are broken or need help.
It's money, I realize that, but you can't take it with you. And this is what it does. You know, you can give somebody their child back. You can give somebody their parents back.
It could happen to you, and your donation could help you and your family. You just never know.